Mobile phone companies say they offer home internet. But if their internet comes from a cell phone network, you should know. It's just phone internet, not home internet. Keep your home up to speed with Cox. Cox internet is faster and has more reliable download speeds than 5G home internet. Cox is the real home internet you're looking for. Based on Cox analysis of Ookla speed test intelligence data Q3 2022 and Cox serviceable areas, visit cox.com/internet for details.
Hey guys, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. And trust me guys, it works. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And the best of all, it is totally free. Yes, totally free. So download the Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Like I was saying, Ed Nix responded this morning and he told me to contact him or call him after 2, and in which I am, so just got to see what just see what we can talk about. See if he's down to be on the podcast. What? I was talking to you. What was that? Well, most of you guys don't know, Ed Nix, was a guest speaker when we went to like an event over here in Lincoln. And at first I thought it was going to be about real estate because that's what the group was in. It was in the real estate group, but it wasn't. It was more like a leadership type of thing, but people of real estate went there because, of the leadership side of things. And I guess he's the senior manager and president with large international companies and has owned his own multi-million-dollar business. And I guess with that, he was saying it was over in London, I think, or in England, somewhere over there, and it was a hospital. And, he was in that business, and he went to the janitorial business that he has here in Lincoln. And so it was different because I thought it was going to be about real estate, and it was more about leadership. And it was to me, it was okay. My girlfriend really loved it, but to me, it was okay. Not hating on the guy, not saying that the guy did bad, not saying that he sucks or anything. Just the event was different than what I thought it was going to be, and so I think because of that, probably why I wasn't too interested in it. Because not that I wouldn't be interested in it, but because I signed up for one thing and got something else. That's probably why I was kind of like, oh, well, I don't know. My mom wasn't really fixing on it. But I was able to get his email and contact him. He gave me his number, and hopefully I can get him on the podcast so I can have another guest on the podcast for Sunday, and it will be not a guest that I know. It will actually be someone that I just went to an event and have a guest. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I don't mean to scare anyone. But yeah, I hope to have him here. I don't know if I can have him here at the apartment, since this will be the studio, or if maybe wherever he wants to go meet, I can just bring my MacBook and the microphones and kind of do it from there. I hope I can be having that type of experience with him, and hopefully we can talk more about leadership. I know he talked about the 5 stages. Probably try to talk about his life, my life, maybe even talk about finances if he's okay with that. I hope to have some stuff planned out so we can talk if he does decide to, And I'm super nervous to even call him, but I gotta get those nerves out. I gotta get the nerves out and try to do it. Today's gonna be a pretty busy day, though. I woke up. I was gonna read the book. I was just scrolling through TikTok for a bit, but I was gonna read my book of Rich Dad Poor Dad. However, I soon came to realize that I forgot to record an episode for today. Luckily, it comes out at 10. I forgot to record the episode, and so, that's kind of fun when you forget to record the episode. So now you got to do it instead of reading the book. I might just read the book tonight rather than this morning. I might just read it tonight. But again, got a busy day. Got to go to the real estate meeting. I got to file my answer to the summons and complaint because, I'm being sued by a creditor. So I got to submit that. And then after that, I'll work for a bit. And then, I really got a lot of stuff today. I still need to drinking me vitamins and whatnot. Tomorrow, again, it's gonna be a busy day. I hope tonight I can call him. He did say after 2, so I'll call him after today, and just hope to God I can get him on. Will I be nervous as shit? Totally. Why wouldn't I be nervous? But will I be able to hopefully, I guess, get over my nerves? Yeah. And I'm not saying like he needs to be broadcasting it. He needs to be, I guess you can say, like, sharing it. But if I do get him, it would be much appreciative. Hell, if I don't know where he invites me to one of those things, I'll be like, oh shit, like, that's fucking cool. But really, other than that, really nothing much has been going on with the week, other than when I had an amazing guest by the name of Ebony Martinez. Love talking to her. Great person. Glad she's doing well. And she already said she has her mind on me for if I ever at any point move over to Colorado, like transfer my license, and I'm able to like help her buy a house. She said she'll be down for it. She has me on her mind. I'm like, fuck yeah. Already got hopefully a future client if time comes. I guess I won't be eating at Slim Chickens anymore. I guess you can say I guess I was eating there a lot, and I believe by eating there a lot, I guess I just fucked my stomach up, because, I guess more on my intestines, because some of the times when we went, some of those wings weren't cooked all the way, and you can tell because when you bite into the wing, you can see, like, the blood still kind of coming out, and that's when I know the wings weren't cooked all the way. And I kind of felt that wrath because when I got done eating some of those, and again, it wasn't like the first time. It's been happened quite a bit. I was just starting to have some sort of stomach pains, not really intense one, kind of like that pain that you feel when you need to go to the bathroom. But when I would go, it was diarrhea. And it wasn't like just one and done thing. It was happening quite a bit. I went, I'd say, 3-4 times in about an hour. And I swear it was just all liquid. I know it's gross for me to be saying that, but hey. And that's when I knew something I ate must have got me some food poisoning. And I'm 100% believe that it is the the wings. It was Slim Chickens, because the tenders, they never have that problem. But with the wings, I've seen them have that problem. So I think think the wings were kicking my ass that day, and I do not appreciate that of them, because fuck them. But I mean, what more can I do? There's not much that I can do, as much as what the thing can do. But my girlfriend's just over there doing some homework. Teehee. I need to be studying for the real estate exam. I don't know why I'm slacking. I can't be slacking, so that's why I contacted a broker over here in Lincoln. Obviously, the broker I always go to, Nebraska Realty, and I talked to one of the broker associates, which is Arla Meyer. Arla, if you listen to this, which I know you probably won't be, but hi. And she sent me some study guides, which I'm very appreciative. But I believe it is just, I don't know, I was kind of confusing. I don't know if it's just like Nebraska based, or if it's also general real estate. That I'm gonna have to ask her in person, maybe. But I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna go. And you need to start. I think it's more so. It's not that I don't want to do real estate. I totally want to be doing that. But it's one of those things. I think it's more of those things of I don't really know how to study. And yeah, I can just keep doing the tests, the practice tests over and over again. But I want to get a thing called like not my prep agent, just prep agent. And with reason being is supposedly that test is like almost dead on similar to what the actual test that I would be taking consists of, but it has a bunch of stuff and all the vocab. And according to the thing, it said the number one thing I should be studying to almost be passing the test is learn the vocab. Reason being, it said that if you know the vocab, you're guaranteed to pass already, because knowing what the words mean in a question, you'll know off the bat. And so if it's gonna ask you about like, there's one that I never really learned. It was called fluffing. I know about, how did I already forget? I know about redlining, steering, blockbusting. Like I knew those, but fluffing was another one, and I never knew what that was. And so because I never knew what that was, I had a couple of questions, like maybe 3-4 questions of fluffing, and I never knew what they were. I did not know. And so, again, knowing the vocab, if I knew that vocab, that would have most likely helped me. But that's really just a lot of it. It's the vocab. If you don't know what the word means and it asks you what that word means in the question, you're going to be screwed. Or it tells you, what does the government do? Or, like, let's say for, like, a zoning, forbearance, like encroachment, a bunch of these words. Especially like the zoning, like ordinances. If you don't know any of those words, you're gonna be screwed. You're gonna be stuck. And again, that's something that I need to learn. I want to get that prep agent thing. And then either way, I still have to pay the $150 to retake the exam and then reschedule it, which is a pain in the ass. But if it's a career I want to do, it's a career I want to do, and then something that I want to get done. I want to get it done and over with. I'm tired of just doing stuff like that, man. I'm glad, dude. I want to have the podcast and the realtor as my career, and I'll be doing really well on those. And then also what I want to do is, if I'm more confident with Ed, maybe I can try to get him to sponsor the one of the episodes, sponsor his own episode if I can get him, and And then I guess, what I also want to do is get with like small business owners here, like salons, like some restaurants, try to talk with the owners and just tell them, hey, and I guess one thing I did learn from Grant Cardone is if you want to speak to someone, don't try to make your introduction so big, because you have to try to reel them in about 10 seconds. And one of the things was, don't say like, hi, my name is Marco Martinez. I am the host of the Broke Boy podcast. He said, hi, my name is Marco. I'm the host from the Broke Boy podcast. And I just, I want to try to see if I can reel them in with that, talk with them with that. And if I can get them to sponsor an episode or even talk with them and have their own episode sponsored by them, that'd be perfect. That'd be one of their first steps. And, get the word out in that restaurant. If I'm able to talk with like the salon owner, if I'm able to talk with the restaurant owner, having them, they can say, they can like talk about it on their things and just have it out. And, I'll be very appreciative of that. And so I'm ready for that. I really don't have anything else to talk about. I guess I can say my girlfriend brought these cookies from her work, and honestly, they're really good. But I can only have so much because of, my calorie limit, and it sucks. I accidentally ate 3 yesterday, and I regretted it. But they were so good. They're cookies. They're so fucking good. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. I love you guys. Hope to see you guys Sunday. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Mobile phone companies say they offer home internet. But if their internet comes from a cell phone network, you should know. It's just phone internet, not home internet. Keep your home up to speed with Cox. Cox internet is faster and has more reliable download speeds than 5G home internet. Cox is the real home internet you're looking for. Based on Cox analysis of Ookla speed test intelligence data Q3 2022 and Cox serviceable areas, visit cox.com/internet for details.